Scriptor, everyone. This is His Word on. Alright, so I do want to give this update here that I've been dealing with the internet. We all know how that goes. And so I don't know if you heard, so I know there's a lot of Ukrainian stuff going on. You know, demonetization, people cover the war. I heard it's a glitch and whatever. And I've noticed that none of my videos, or at least my shorts, aren't being pushed at all. So I don't know what it is. Just if you guys don't get my stuff, just know I post every day, and just hit the bell icon so you guys can see my stuff, because YouTube definitely doesn't like me. At least the content that I push out there. But anyways, so I do want to also cover the Embers Adrift launch date, and I am a little worried about this, right? Because I put my stamp on this, and I said I trusted these guys and what they're doing is good and stuff, and then they come out and release a game unfinished, and I don't know what to think about that. You know what I mean? I don't want to sit there and say, don't buy it, or wait or whatever, because who knows? Like, they could have something up their sleeve, right? And I saw in the forums that they do have content that they haven't put out, on the beta stuff. So there's that. But that doesn't stop me being worried about that, because AAA studios do this, right? And it's so frustrating that game companies do this. Like, let us, the content creators, push this game for, in the beta, and let people come in and put in their feedback and, and stuff like that. For me, at least, another year or so. If it isn't like, I don't want to say, this is just stuff I'm reading in the forums. So it's not my experience, right? I'm still new to this game, so I do want to say that, and that there isn't content in this game. There is content in this game, right? But from what a lot of people are saying, that it's unfinished, and that is a little worrisome. And if it were me, if you want to support the game, get it, support it, and it probably will be good down the road, right? I mean, who knows? These Stormhaven, I don't want to bash Stormhaven here. I'm not trying to bash the developers here, right? Because they have put out stuff in their game, right? It could be worse. But on the other hand, that does worry me a little bit, right? And it's not worrying me that they won't deliver, right? The problem is people are going to get PTSD with all the other MMOs that release, New World. New World just happened, right? And the player base just dropped. But, and yes, it could come back, right? But it's a huge game with a huge publisher, right? Amazon. Stormhaven is a small studio, right? They don't have that capital per se, you know what I mean? They don't have that the fan base to where people go, oh, I'll just wait. You know what I mean? What they're going to see is an unfinished game with Unity assets, and they're most likely won't play it anymore, right? They're not going to just come back or whatever, because you guys are a small studio, and I got to be honest, with the people who watch my content, you know, and I would recommend people to wait and see, right? I don't want to do that because I like Stormhaven, right? But unfinished games worry me big time. Look how many unfinished games never get finished, or early access games that are still in early access 10 years later, you know what I mean? And it's sad that this is the way gaming is going. Oh, move this a little bit. And, but anyways, so on to the next thing. I have no idea what I'm going to do with Vanguard. Um, I still want to play that and all that, but there's just not enough people. There's only like 30 people online at a time, and that's not a way to get groups. And another thing is that didn't occur to me is that it looks like it's probably going to take a while to level up. And I do want to move on, to other MMOs and cover other MMOs, right? And so I don't know. I'm not stopping it, but I do want to cover other MMOs too as well. So I may do like 4 videos, but I don't know. I don't want to overload myself, doing way too much stuff. But anyways, there's that. Um, again, um, the content that's on this channel, especially the religious content, um, YouTube doesn't necessarily like. So people who aren't monetized, right, their videos don't get pushed anyways. Mine barely. I have to like work 10 times harder to get my videos seen, right? Which is it's fine. It's working. God's doing it. More people are watching my stuff, right? Watching my religious content. And it's not just the gaming stuff that's growing, which is cool. It's awesome to see. So I just want to remind you guys that the reason why you guys probably haven't been seeing my content is because YouTube doesn't push my content. And I'm sure subscribers hardly see my stuff because the way YouTube works is they give you these recommendations, right? But I would be like way, way at the end, you know what I mean? So I make videos every day. I do Bible readings every day. Um, I do 3 gaming videos on the weekends and Tuesdays. And oh, one last thing, I do want to apologize for not getting the Corvus video out. There will be one, and I will try to get a Hexen video out tomorrow. I'll probably record that tonight or something like that. Ah, crap. Hopefully you guys been able to see me here, but anyways, so there's that, and I do want to, you know, what would be nice, is to cover small MMOs like Vanguard, right? And then do like bigger ones, like let's say Elder Scrolls and stuff like that, right? Because that way I can get the the niche group, do niche MMOs, but then also appeal to a bigger demographic, right? And I want to prove this notion, right? And I am proving it wrong, by the way. My channel is growing. Is know your audience, right? You gotta have one audience, but this is where I think people shoot themselves in the foot. Okay, they stick to one thing, and then they do that every single day, day after day, right? Or they play that same game day after day after day, right? And then they burn out, right? And you could just tell on their faces. Their content lacks, everything lacks. So what I'm doing with this channel is I want to bring different kinds of people together, right? But also see that the Bible's a little bit bigger than what the mainstream says it is, right? That's the whole point of this channel, is to show people, all different kinds of people, right? The religious people, the gamers, you know, and then the conspiracy theorists, right? Which is my Wednesday shows, you know. So get everybody together and start just being a community. We all have different agreements, or we all have different thought processes. So, and it's good to have that, right? To have different, personalities, different ways of thinking. You know, gamers are more hardcore, don't care about religion, right? So that's why I give them more of the cool stuff, right? And as a gamer, they're so, you know, just don't like mainstream, most of them, right? And as soon as they hear the mainstream churchianity stuff, right, they're gone. Anyways, that's the channel update. I'm fine. The ISP pretty much set me back a few days, so that's why there was no videos out. I do apologize. There were some shorts that I was able to get out. Those got almost 0 views, but I mean, it's fine. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Know that I ain't stopping. I'm not taking a break or anything. It was just dealing with ISP and personal issues. So, anyways, love you guys. You guys have a wonderful day.